Well, we're going to move on to the artist that I want to spotlight. So as I was scrolling like this, and I think at the end of the video, they were like, who do you think is like the new Patrick Nagel? And then someone in the comments said, Malika Favre. And I was like, okay, let me go to them. And so I went to them and I realized actually some people that I know had already been following them. I'm like, oh,
interesting.
Okay. Yeah, interesting.
Always nice when you stumble across a gem that actually is not that unknown.
Yes.
You're like, oh, where have I been?
So I think you're going to like this also because she plays a lot with shadows and shapes. And I just love the just shapiness.
Yeah.
Of everything. Very flat, simple, boom.
The color choices for me are spot on because you've got, the darker shadowy parts and then the lighter parts, but that pop of red, but it's the right red. It kind of has a cool undertone to it so that it's not jarring.
Yeah. No, yeah. Not that like super intense bright red.
Yeah.
This is a nice kind of pinky.
Yeah, it is kind of pinky.
I also like this one because it's just very shapy and
it's patterny.
It's patterny and it's giving the Escher kind of like.
I'm on to you. I love this whole like sun hat shadow situation. There's so many instances where I see like photographs or whatever of light coming through blinds or just that really strong contrast like is always very appealing to me.
Okay.
I like that. I like that they played with the color. Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
Right? And I like you
oh
can
my gosh, the face.
Yeah, you could see the face.
Oh, that's wicked.
Very clever.
Yes.
Very cool.
I like it a lot. The stripes against the other shirt. Oh my gosh.
I know, I just like the
bow tie.
So she illustrates a lot. I couldn't quite get like a crap ton of information from her. But what I do know is that she makes a lot of books and a lot of like a for real graphic designer, package design and illustrations, book collections, fashion, things of that nature.
Very cool. Well, it's just a very graphic work. Oh my gosh. What?
Just a little bit of that red.
Yeah.
It's just so, it almost looks like she's kind of melting into the page.
Yeah. Too. It gives me a little bit of Sydney Swisher. That kind of recedes into the background and that plain with plain.
That's kind of also why I put that image in there.
Hey, thanks, Toya. Looking out for me.
And speaking of looking out for you, I also added this image in here.
Oh, be still my heart.
Yes. There's the bottom.
And that's so cool.
Yes, I added this one because I know you have a thing for the Alfred Hitchcock Vertigo posters.
Yes.
Again, I haven't seen it, but I like how there's like a person at the bottom, a person at the top.
This is so cool. Like
and it's just, you get it. Like it's the craziest thing how shapes can make so much.
Right. It's very dynamic in terms of just all the lines and the shapes, but that, the dual perspective thing is like, that's extra fun.
Yeah.
That's kind of Escher-y too.
So this one I like just because she was playing with the positive and negative in a way. And I like to do that with my own art is positive and negative. And, it creates a shape. You see there's like a biting of the lip.
It's so simple, but like says so much.
And, I envy these types of artists because I can't do I can't just do there it is. I have to keep going and adding and adding and adding and adding for all eternity.
That's how I feel in so many of our kids events, especially the offsite ones. Because when we start to lose the attention span and then just keep adding, and part of artistry is knowing when to stop. And it's just, you can see the kids are not there yet.
Yeah.
Sometimes
less is more.
Less is more. Simple is best. It's powerful.
Right. That's the craziest thing. Even though this might look so simple, it's so simple, but so good. And so I don't know. I couldn't do that. I would be like, there's something else wrong. I have to add something else. This can't be it, but it is. And it's just
the bear.
Okay. I like the bear, but it gives me a little bit of anxiety.
Fair. those
It's like,
some of those, like, that is like the epitome of stress. Some of the cinematography and the
I do like it, but
it's
I'm
so
like,
good. But there's a part in this current season, I'm still in the middle of it, but where he's basically being told it's too much, take something away. And it reminds me of the Coco Chanel, like,
okay,
stand in front of the mirror, take one accessory away. And it's like, there's a lot to be said for that. And we repeat it, but we don't actually do it.
Yeah.
We don't internalize that mentality. And I think there's a miss there.
Yeah, definitely. Also, I will say that there is this meme that I like of the bear, and it's me. Everything is giving. Where he's like, 2 turkeys, 3 chickens. Da, da, da. I'm like, no. I'm like me
chef.
at Thanksgiving. Yeah.
Yep.
So again, play with the shapes. Boom, 3 colors.
Oh,
And then again, because when I do my art, I only work with 3 or 4 colors max, my personal art. And I just like that you don't need all the extra colors. And I love colors. I love rainbows and stuff. But with my own personal work, I keep it very minimal. And I like how she just uses, boom, few colors, boom, simple shapes. And those shapes can be manipulated.
Yeah.
And in this one, you get to see 2 dogs.
Yeah. Oh.
But I like how the shapes are the dogs.
Yes. It's that negative positive space again. And the fact that they made the dogs the same as the background color really kind of plays with you.
And lastly, just a little peekaboo.
Oh, I love it.
Just a little peekaboo.
Art doesn't have to be complicated. It doesn't have to even be like technically masterful to have an impact.
That's why I chose
simple.
this. Yeah, because it's
great.
It's oh so simple, but yet oh so not somehow.
Right. It's not. It's so hard to do these kind of things because human nature is just to overcomplicate everything. As we've learned.
Yes.
We can't have nice things.
No.
Because we just run too far with things. Man, this is super cool.
Yeah.
I'm into it. I'm gonna have to follow. And you should follow because
there was so much to look at.
It's inspiring.
Yeah.
Like it makes me want to like strip down my stuff a little bit. See what I can achieve. I don't know.
Okay. You just watched a clip from our podcast, Spotlight with Purple Easel.
We're art instructors here at one of the largest paint and sip studios, and we have lots to say about art, creatives. We like to spotlight people.
Yes, you want to make sure to like, subscribe, ring that bell, add to the conversation. And you can also find us on YouTube, X, and...
Yeah, you want to watch the full up, because this was just a clip.
Yes.
Do the thing.